I think you guys can hear me. I think I'm not muted this time. How's everybody today? Hi. Welcome again. Um, I always just okay. So I'm still fixing a few things for OBS. Okay. I'm trying to get the overlays to work because it wasn't working before, right? So I'm trying to make it work. So I'm gonna be fixing that while I talk a little bit before we actually get started on drawing. So yeah, this is another art fight stream because art fight is just consuming um, me for the time being. So we'll be doing art fight, right? And the thing about is okay, here I'm just so we'll be doing another reference sheet. The last one is the last reference sheet we have to do. And we actually have to... Okay, so we have something cool that I want to show you guys, and I'll show you guys in a minute, okay? In just a minute, I'll be showing you guys something really cool. So, hold on. What should I name this overlay? Okay. Here, Wi-Fi died. Yeah, what's up? Don't worry about Wi-Fi, it's fine. We're just getting things working before we go to actually drawing. VTube Studio is working, and then I'm trying to make my overlays to work. I'm trying to get my overlays to work, okay? So, we have new things for today, especially about art fight. We have new things, okay? So, the thing about art fight, I want to show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys because I fell in love with it, okay? And I didn't expect it, and when I saw it, I was just jumping from happiness, okay? I was jumping up and down, like, seriously. Hold on. Text settings. I need to change the size of the text settings because I can't see you guys. I can't read. So, I'm gonna put the size like this, I think. If this is on the other layer. Okay, so this is on the Twitch. Okay, this is on the Twitch. And we're gonna keep a size, I think size 35 for chat, right? Size 35 for chat. Water, can you say something real quick? Anything. Just so that I can see if it's working. I want to take a look to see if it's like working, so would appreciate something being said. Booga what? Oh, okay. Okay, now it's a good size. Okay, it's a good size. I can read everything. Okay. I'm making... Okay, finally the overlays are working, okay? The overlays, they're finally working. VRV, okay. You're not gonna miss anything. No one's gonna miss anything from, not being in the start of the stream because I'm still fixing stuff. So, you're fine, right? Here's stream elements. Okay, I put size 33. Now I'm gonna put size 33 on YouTube too. That way it's easier to read, right? So here, text settings, size 35, I think, or 33, I don't remember. Okay. Save and stuff and blah blah blah, and okay. We're good. We're all good. So, for today, we'll be doing our last reference sheet, the last one I'll be doing on stream. I do have a few other ones that I want to do and fix, but I'll be doing that later when I have time and when I find I wanted to do it. Because doing reference sheets is cool, but also time consuming and really boring in a way. It's like, I really love drawing my characters. I love drawing them and talking about them, but it also can get boring to do the same stuff. So probably for the other characters that I have, I'll probably just drop in arts of them and not just reference sheets. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna go. Let me just do this and copy, and I'm gonna paste it here. So hey everybody, this is the art fight profile. Okay, we're doing it. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm grabbing the stuff from one part and putting it into the other scene so you guys can see properly. Okay, we're still fixing stuff. We're fine. I'll put it over here. That way it's easier to see. Yay! Okay. Okay, guys. So, what I wanted to show you, okay? What I wanted to show you guys about our fight, right? So, if you guys remember last stream, we did, we were doing Akara's, the D&D character, reference sheet, because she's lovely in her own little way. And surprisingly, just when I posted it yesterday, it got the attention of some fossils people. Some people from the fossils team, right? So if I go over here in the corner, you guys won't see it, but you'll see it soon. I received an attack yesterday. Not much after I posted Akira's reference sheet. And I'll be honest, I am in love with this, okay? I am in love with this. Look at it. It's beautiful, okay? I am in complete love with this. Look. Look at her being so angry yet so cool. And I love it, okay? I need to say that Vicky Sugary just did an amazing job, and I love this. I love this, okay? It's lovely, and I just love it. So, like, the little, her little thingy in the back, and the boots just looking good, and I love it. Look at it, okay? Just look at it and appreciate it because it looks amazing. Okay, so, and I did comment because I am going to attack as a revenge, okay? Already bookmarked a character. We're gonna be doing it at the end of the stream because I will be doing a drawing for a revenge on this, okay? Because this is already amazing and beautiful. And I fell in love with it and I was jumping up and down when I received the notification that I got an attack. I was jumping up and down, really excited when I saw this, okay? Okay, so about this, so today we have to finish this guy right here. Not a guy, but this gal, okay? We have to do her reference sheet. And I was thinking before starting the stream, right? I was like, should I stream this on YouTube? Because I know YouTube politics and stuff a little, and I know that some of the people who watch my content on YouTube are children, mostly because the only reason I know that is because I made a Roblox video and it just boomed with kids, okay? And, well, I was a little concerned about what to do with this. And because if I start talking about their backstory, it's going to be really messy. And I don't know if YouTube's going to be mad at me. But they could be mad at me. They could be. So, yeah. But we'll be doing it anyways. And we'll see how it goes, okay? So, let me pull up her reference sheet. That, just like Akira, I didn't do the right sketch, okay? Also, I don't even know. We're gonna have to do a lot of things about her in the stream because there are some things that aren't written down, okay? Some things just aren't written down about her. So you guys will need to help me find the things behind it, okay? We're gonna have to work together in a way. So let me just pull up my screen. Here we go. My screen is here. Hi, Potato! How are you? Welcome, welcome! Welcome. Please sit down, grab a glass of water, and enjoy, I guess. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Doing good, doing good. That's nice. That's nice to hear. That's really nice to hear. We're doing art fight reference sheets. Just in any case, are you on art fight? Because if you are, I want usernames now, okay? I want usernames now. All of them. All of them usernames. Just, I'm making a list of many usernames on art fight, okay? So, in any case, might as well just ask, right? Okay, so I'm gonna just take out the reference window just for now. Okay, potato. Okay. I'll be looking at it later. It's already written down. I'll be looking at it later, okay? So, about Happy Face. I have an old drawing which I still cry about because it's bad, and you can see the difference between this design and this design, okay? This was when I didn't know how to draw, and this is just there's a huge difference, okay? Huge difference, and it also looks better. So let's take a look because I want to do this rough sketch right now, okay? So about this, there's a problem with this character. Too much trauma, okay? I don't even know where to start talking about it. I don't even know where to start, okay? There's too much going on in their lives for me to talk about. So, how am I gonna talk about them? At first, okay, I'll be honest that at first they were My Hero Academia OC, just a random character. Like, we have Edia, but it's not like that, okay? So there's a difference. I don't know if I said it before, but to me, OCs are not just original characters. And I know that the definition of the word OC is like an original character, and for media and anything, an original character in general. But to me, I can't just say that it's an OC. For the simple reason that OCs are too personal to me, right? They're a bit too personal. Like, if you ask me about my OCs, I'm gonna tell you my very personal characters. But if you ask me about a character that I made, but it's not really that personal to me, I might just brush it off and call it a character and not an OC. OCs are just personal, okay? To me, the definition of OCs, and I know it's like, it's to me and to my OCs. I know it's not the same for everyone. So, to me and my OCs, they're very personal to me and they're very dear to me. So, and like, most of them, at the very least, have a connection to me. So, Edia, for an example, she's me. She's literally just me. Akra, for an example, she was my first D&D character, and she's very personal to me, like, everything. And there's a lot of others, okay? And about Happy Face, that's her name, we're gonna call her. Happy Face is a bit of an odd one out. Out of all of the characters on my team card for Team Crystals, she is the only one I think that I'm not really that personal to. Okay, I love her story that I made for her, and I really love everything about her. But there's just something about her that doesn't really connect to me, okay? Doesn't connect to me too much. And it's weird. Because I made her, I love her design, and I love her story and everything, but she's not an OC. She's just a character I made. An original character, but not an OC. It's difficult to explain, but to me at least, it makes sense. So, OCs are personal to me. That's what you should know. That's what you have to know, right? And about Happy Face, we're gonna jump up to her backstory, which, how am I gonna explain this? She started off as a MAJOC, but MAJ character that I made, but then I don't even know if she fits into that world anymore, okay? Sometimes I do her on that world, but I don't know if it fits. I don't know if she fits on the My Hero Academia world. She used to, but I don't think she does anymore. Even though she was created for that world before, right? So, well, for her story, she's pretty much a villain, right? In MAJ universe or not, she's a villain, and she will be always a villain. She's like a criminal, right? And she's messy, to say the least. Her story is really complicated for me to say. She doesn't even have a real name, okay? Most of my characters do have real names and stuff, but she doesn't. I didn't do a name for her. She doesn't have a name. The only name she goes by is Happy Face, which is her villain name and stuff, but there's nothing much else to that. I don't know what else her name could be, so it's really just like that, okay? And we'll have to figure out a name for her because I don't know her name, and we'll have to find a name for her, okay? And so, um, she's a villain. I said before, and I'm gonna say it again, just so it's like very explicit to you guys. She is a villain, pretty much a villain. There's no going back from it. She's a villain. And the villain thing about her, she became a villain because of society. That's how you can say it. Like she became a villain because of society. She's not exactly evil. I know that saying that she's a villain makes her seem evil, but she's not exactly evil. Okay, so when she was born, okay, okay, no, I need to give the family context. Family context. She came from a family, and that part I'm not even sure. We're gonna just write it down. More of broken, yeah. I'm gonna write it down this stream. We're gonna sit down after the drawing, and we're gonna write down her story because she came from a family. I'm gonna say it in the most random way I can, and please don't feel judged, okay? It's just I think it's the easiest way to say it, okay? So I know I'm gonna mention religion, but please note that I'm not making any comments against any specific religion, okay? I'm just saying it because it's the easiest way that I can explain, okay? But just know, it's nothing related to that, okay? It has some religious notion, but it's not exactly about religion, okay? So please, if you feel uncomfortable, just step out of the stream for now. But I'm gonna make a notion, and I'm gonna say it in a way that makes sense. She comes from a religious family, like extremely religious family, but not exactly a religion exactly, but it's a family that's just extremely religious and stuff. And they believe very much, like they have this really heavy belief about their children because they listen to a lot of prophecies and stuff. There's a prophet in the family, I think. And one of the stories that was told to them was that a child would be born. Um, a child would be born marked by the evil. I'm gonna say it like that. A child would be born marked by the evil, and they would bring the end to the world. That's what the prophecy said. And the child of light would be born to stop such evil. They never said if it would be born on the family or not. It was just a prophecy like that. There was no way to tell. but it's how it was sad, okay? And the family was very expectant because they really figured, like, they made this image on their heads that the child of light in the prophecy would be their kid because one of the family members was pregnant back at then. Okay, but when Happy Face was born, we're gonna keep calling her villain name. When Happy Face was born, they found out she was born with very heavy birthmarks. They make it look like she was okay. So this picture, right? In this, she was born with very heavy birthmarks, right? All especially over her face. And they were like, nah, nah. She's she's the evil in disguise, right? And so that's where her origin story came. She was ever since she was born, she was just treated wrongly because of it, right? Because of that freaking prophecy and stuff. And that's why she covers her face, right? There's a lot of stuff about it, and basically, she was forced to cover her face with anything. Like, there's an old drawing that I did where she was, I think, 4, and she was hiding her face with a paper bag, like those bread paper bags. Yeah, those. Just because the family really just thought she was evil, right? How long is the arm? I think this arm is too long. And so, that's most of her origin story. And one day, she fled from the house and decided that if they were gonna make her, like, if she was born, because she was told throughout all her life that she was born a villain, okay? She was born to be the one to bring the mice to the world and stuff. So, they really just it was ingrained in her brain when she continued her life and stuff. She believed it in every aspect of the word. And so when she like escaped from the house, she fled. She truly believed that she was evil. And so she ended up like making sure maybe she fled and she ended up becoming a villain just because that was her destiny, right? You know that one song from like from My Little Pony where they say like it's what my cutie mark is telling me. It's a lot like that, right? So it's what her destiny is told to be. So she believes it, and she believes it full hearted. Okay, like wholeheartedly, she believes it. And I didn't work up her story after that point. All that I know is that she's a villain. She doesn't harm people. She's not the harmful type. She tries to survive in a society that just treats her like a villain. So she's just trying to live and survive at that point and like just that. There's not a lot going on other than that. And she lives on the streets because she's a villain. So she's like, yeah, no, I live on the streets, and she's like a rat. So that's kind of the vibe here. And like, I really love her because she's just a little baby misunderstood by the world, right? I don't even know where the idea to like create her came from. It just happened. Like one day I wanted to make a villainous character, and then I ended up just doing this little sweetheart, right? And you can even see the motif of her being called evil, and I'm gonna use the other word for it. Sorry for that, but you can see the motif of her being a demon because of her hair, right? Her hair, it just has this thing where it looks like two little two little horns, right? And that's pretty much how it works, right? It's her motif. It's the motif that goes for her. And my Ibis Paint is just not loading up. I don't know what happened with Ibis Paint, okay? Ibis Paint is just being extra with me, so that's something. We're gonna be fixing it, but I think you can get an idea of what her story is, right? I think that's the full over idea. But now here comes the interesting part, okay? There's a very much interesting part about it. So, about that. In the future, I didn't write that down. We're gonna be writing down this stream along with drawing. Because, well, about it, how can I say this? Happy Face, in the future, Happy Face just discovers what her power is, because it's similar to how the My Hero Academia universe works. People have powers over there. Kind of like that. That's why the prophecy and stuff, it's really messy. But that's pretty much it. But in the future, I didn't write that down, but in the future, she discovers her own power. Because until now, I'm gonna use the My Hero Academia terms because it's what I'm most familiar of. Until then, she was powerless, quirkless, right? And she just relied on guns and weapons, right? And then, in the future, she discovers her power, and it turns out, and this is a really big deal for her, she was her whole life treated as a villain and stuff. And then when she's like 13 when she finds out, and then like it's a near-death experience, I think. And she finds out she's an angel. Not exactly an angel, literally in the word, but like her powers is just like literally angel, you know? Like angel wings, halo and stuff. And then everyone's like, oh, we treated her wrong, and turns out she was the kid of light in the prophecy and everything, you know? That kind of thing that happens. That's what happens. And I think it's what I like most about her. Because she suffers her entire life, and then it turns out she's the kid they were looking for. She's like the angel of the story. And everyone treated her badly before. You know? And then, like, she finally finds peace. She doesn't die, but she finally finds peace because she figures out she's the angel, and then wings and then stuff. And now she lives, you know? There's nothing much. She's okay, I guess. And I think that's most of her story. There's not much to talk about other than that. She's a villain until one day she just discovers wings appear and stuff, and oh boom, you're an angel, kid. And then that's it. There's nothing much about her story worked out. I didn't work out a lot about her story. Just those key factors. That's why I want to use the stream to sit down and figure out what we're gonna write for her, because her story is really messy. And there's a lot of blank spaces, right? There's a lot of blank spaces on her story. And we'll have to figure that out, I guess. I'm trying to replicate the hair, but I don't think it's working. Whatever. So, yeah. About her current living situation, as far as I know, homeless kid and stuff and villain. And she just defends herself and lives off the streets like that, but Yeah, but she's very good with weapons. She's very good at defending herself. Really good. Like some people would be suspicious if they saw her with some weapons because they'd be like, "Is she an ex-military or something?" Because it's weird, okay? How good she is with weapons, it's weird. Very, very weird, but I guess that happens. So, yeah, she's a really messy character. That's why I didn't know if I would have done her stream only on Twitch or if I would stream on YouTube too, because her story is just messy enough that I was doubting myself. Like, yeah, I was doubting myself. So I think this is it about her story. There's nothing much. So any questions? Any questions? Any questions? We're good for questions. I take questions. I'm going to take in questions about everything. So if there's any doubts, feel free, I guess. Because her story is really messy, so yeah, very messy. Like this. Is this looking good? I think this is looking fine. She's very simple. She's a very simple kid. There's nothing much about her. Okay, here and then here. Okay. Now I'm gonna do her line art. Line art pen. Where's my line art pen? Here. 1.8. No questions, yeah. I don't know what to say about her. Like, I could say a lot about Akra in the other stream. I could say a lot about M, but I can't say a lot about Happy Face. There's not much to say. I didn't work on her story much. I just worked on like why she's this way, but there's nothing much working after this, right? There's not much story work after this point. We're gonna sit down and fix her story later, but later, you know? Just later. I'm gonna hide their ears. I don't no, I don't need to hide her ears, right? I can draw ears, I think. Is this looking like an ear? This looks like an ear. It's going to be like this. Yeah, we're gonna keep the ear like this, just so that she has an ear, right? So, I think this is mostly it. There's nothing much. She used to sleep under the bed. I made that head canon after a while. She used to sleep under the bed. And there's a phrase that I remember writing, and I remember it vividly, right? I remember writing it a lot because the family was just they were just bad, and to justify their badness, there's no way to justify, but they did tell lies to make her believe their little story, right? And one of those lies that I wrote about was that her mother used to tell her that only angels sleep on the bed. and because of that, she couldn't sleep on the bed. So she slept under the bed, right? Because her mother told her to, and she was just a little kid, so she was like, "Yeah, no, I know, Mama," and then accepted it. Boom. In the end, all that I know is that in the end, after when she is a villain, she's taken in by a hero, and the hero just tries to fix her, and she's like, "No, you're just wasting your time and stuff, and blah blah blah." And then they're like, "No, no, 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 no. You're fine. Nothing's just unbreakable, right? Nothing is unfixable." And then they treat her like family at the very least, like not her family, but they treat her like a proper family. The hero is he's like he's not married, but I think I didn't even work at the hero. Like when I first made her, she was just supposed to be a villain, and then afterwards, she was taken in. Okay, when she was in the MG universe, she was taken in by Aizawa for some reason. I don't know why. I think they just both had that laid back posture. And then like I don't even remember. It's so old. It's old. Like this character is old. It's just not older than Edia, but it's old. It's an old character. So I don't even remember much of the context, but I just know that it ended up being family because there's that goofball we call Hisashi Yamada, aka President Mike. And that was just like, yeah, nah, they're gonna be this kid's parents after all she went through. And then it just happened. Like, uh, I don't even know the context, but yeah, I think that was it. But I just know she was taken in by a hero, and then she was finally given a proper family. Yay! Happy ending! Happy ending for her. She needs a happy ending, right? I don't like making characters that don't have a happy endings. So she does have a happy ending, which is like that. Boom. Yay! What can I do to make her look worse? I don't know. Happy, happy, happy. She has a happy ending. She has a really happy ending. Like this. Like this. Boom. Now for the baggy pants. But really, she's a little baby. Literally little baby. I think she was like middle school age when she never went to school though. She never did. She was homeschooled. Like so when she was like found by heroes and stuff, she was middle school age, I think. And then everything in between, like, yeah. She fled as a teen. I would say she spent at least 4 to 5 years in the road. And she's technically middle school age, so I think she ran away when she was like. Okay, I didn't do the math. I don't even have her age correctly. We're gonna do the math later. The math is going to be left for later. This foot isn't looking right, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it like that. Just because. I'm gonna keep her foot like that. See, it's okay. It's okay. It's good. Faria was playing War Thunder the whole time you yapped. Thank you for the background. Finally, I didn't even listen to the same song. Yeah, I guess. I just like talking. So I think it's good if you keep me on the background just talking and saying a lot of stuff because I am someone who just loves talking about my characters. Seriously, if you come to me and you ask me about any of my characters, especially my OCs, I'm just gonna go and like give you 15 different audios, like voice audios with 2 minutes each for you to listen to me yapping about them. So yeah, that is something. We're gonna keep it like this. Now for her arm, I don't really like how this arm is turning out, but I am not going to fix it. It's not that bad. Could be worse. So like this. Okay, and like this. Okay. Arm is done. Okay, now I gotta finish the hair, right? The hair. I gotta finish the hair. Didn't finish the hair. I have to finish the hair. Like this. Boom. Like this and like this. Okay. Oh, the hand. Right. Okay. For her eyes, I want to try and do the same thing you did like this. So, like this. Then like this. Then like this. Yeah, this is looking right. This is looking right. Then we just go in like this. And then we do the same for this one. Okay, this is looking a bit too down. Hey yo, welcome. I'm gonna call you Z Dogger just because it's easier. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the compliment. How are you? Welcome. It's nice to have new people here. How are you? Sit by, grab a bottle of water and just sit by and watch. You can always sit by and watch and just say. Even if you just like watch it from like the background, just keep the stream on background. It's fine. Okay, now this is looking okay. Now for this part. Ooh, I didn't. Oh, okay, I changed her hair. I did change her hair. This thing. Okay, hold on. We're gonna fix that right now. And then triangle here. Triangle here. Okay. Now I'm just gonna delete this part because of what I did wrong, right? Like this, and then like this. There we go. This is looking better. Okay, now we can work on here on the headshot. So like this and like this. The hair first because the hair is the biggest part. Like this. Boom. Then here it goes. Here. Badly cut hair because it is supposed to be badly cut. Really badly cut. She tried to cut her own hair and it's not really that good of a job, right? So, yeah. This, like this. Now for the other side. I like this. Boom. 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 Now I do her face. Like this. Does this look good? I think this looks okay. No, I don't like how round it how square it is. But I also don't like this. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it square. Like this. Here. Then here comes her shoulders. And then the rough shirt. Like this. And like this. It's not supposed to be correctly placed. It's a messy shirt, so... I mean, not even a shirt, right? It's a sweater, but... Whatever. It looks good, at least. Like this. Too big. Here. And we're good. Her face. Okay, the eyes. Like this. Okay, there's something about her face that's putting me off, but I can't say what. Gonna figure it out soon. I know I will. I don't know what is just, it's throwing me off. I'm not used to making characters with sad faces. Usually they're cheerful and happy. I'm not used to this. But I guess we'll have to get used to it. I'm gonna keep this old drawing over here, just because of the colors. I don't like this drawing that I did. I didn't know how to draw back then. Not that I know how to draw today, but I know a little bit more at least. So we're gonna just plug in the colors. Actually, I should pick out the colors from my card, actually. Hold on. Where's my art fight card? Here. I should pick the colors from over here. This makes more sense. This makes a lot more sense. Okay. Over here. Now we can just pick out the colors from here, right? Makes a lot more sense. The colors are a lot more alike. Okay. The skin tone. Like this. Her clothes are very simple. Hello! Hi! Welcome! Welcome back! How are you? How are you? Bunch, you're bunch. You're bunch, you're an orange, you're orange color, you're bunch. Okay. How are you? Welcome, welcome. But, okay, I know she has those, it's not shoes, it's socks. She walks in socks. You're great. I'm doing great. I'm doing great today. Okay. What type of pants does she wear? I don't think they would be jeans. So what color do we do? Would it be sweatpants? What color do we do her sweatpants? I need something colorful. Hold on, I'm gonna do her little thingy here first, just so that we have some idea of the colors. Okay, like this. What color would her sweatpants be? Green. Like, ooh. This green, maybe? I like this green. I like it. Okay, this green it will be, or maybe darker. Ooh, like this. Like this, like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. We like it. We like it. I like this. Okay. Base colors are in. We're gonna do the black outline really quickly. Just so it looks better. And I'm gonna paint it here and here, just so it makes sense, right? It's gonna make sense. It's making sense. Like this. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to shading, right? Shading. Okay, so here's the hair color. Let's do it. Okay, like this. And I'm gonna do the background a dark pink because of the mask, right? I'm gonna draw her mask too. The mask is easy to draw, like very easy. So it's going to be easier to do it. From over here it's going to be dark. Over here it's going to be dark. Like this. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Like this. Okay. So we need to figure her out a name for her. We're gonna go for behind the name afterwards. It's a site I really like to use, and we're gonna pull up a whole note sheet, and we're gonna just write down about it, okay? Because her story is just really messy, and I didn't finish it, so we're gonna be doing it on stream before we upload her to Artfight. Yeah, that's how we're gonna deal with this type of character that it's not finished. We're gonna deal with it like that. Here, the hair, another bang, another little bang, and like this. I think this is as simple as it can be. There's not much else to do it. To do with it like this, then like this. Okay. This part of this version of the hair too, it has to have the shadows stuff. Like this, and then under it too, just so that there's a shadow. Like this. And this, okay. It's coming out nicely. It's easy, simple shading and stuff. So there's not much to work with. She's just a very simple character like that. Now, here comes the fun part, okay? We have her shadows, which are her skin shadows. Okay, first off, we're gonna work on her birthmarks. Because those are the biggest parts of, like, her design, okay? It's literally the reason her backstory is the way it is, okay? Like this. Now that I look at it, this birthmark on her eye makes her look like Todoroki, but on the wrong side. I just realized that. She's adorable. She's depressed. Um, like this. Like this, just for the little details. Okay, now this should be a darker pen. Not a darker, but a less opacity pen. Like this. Okay. This is looking better. This is looking better. Yeah, like this. Okay. So her birthmarks. And now the shadows. The shadows are a really difficult thing, but we'll do them. It's fine. It will be fine. like this, and then there's a shadow over here. And like this. Okay, like this. Under the bangs, stuff, just a little bit. Like this, and like this. Okay. Lower the opacity just so it looks good. Looks good. Okay. Now, we're gonna work on the shirt, which I'm gonna use a darker blue to shade. A really dark blue to shade, actually. On multiply, because so it looks better. I know it's gonna look black, but when we lower the opacity, it's going to be better. Trust the process. It's that thing where you trust me and what I'm doing, okay? You trust it. You don't question it. Just trust it. And then like this. So we're gonna do it this way. This way too. And then like this. Yeah, and then there's just something about here and here. See, looks good. Looks good. The pants we're gonna throw in this way. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. So it's like this. And like this, okay. Okay, like this, okay. And then like this. Good. Now, we're gonna shade over here, this part that I didn't shade because of how it looks. So, like this. And do I even need a shade like this? I think I do. I'm gonna do it just so it looks good. Like this and like this. Okay. Now for the details of that a pant has, like this. Like this, right? It works. It works. Oh, I forgot to shade her socks. Wait. Forgot to shade her little socks. Okay. She doesn't wear shoes. She wears socks. And they probably have a hole on them. Right? They probably do. I doubt they don't have a hole on them. I'm not gonna draw them, but they probably do. Here, now, we're gonna do it like this. Like this. Love the colors, remind of Bakugo. Yeah, it reminds a little bit of Bakugo. It wasn't even intentional, it just reminds a lot, but I guess. I guess it does. So, that's how we're gonna work with things. Like this, like this. Have you heard of Toho? Toho, no? I haven't heard of it. Care to explain? I'm curious now. Could you explain to me what it is? I would appreciate an explanation. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I'm all ears. I'm listening. I'm listening. Because I haven't heard what it is, but the name sounds interesting. So, yeah. What about her eyes? Did I draw her eyes in here? Oh, I did, but not on this layer. But I know her eye color is just her hair color. She's not that special. She is special, but she's not that special, physically looking. So, at here, here, and here. Now for the brighter color, like this, so it looks cute. And then like this. Yeah, like this. Okay. Toho is a Japanese indie game series known for its bullet hell shooter gameplay, anime style characters, and original music. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at it after. Hold on. So it's a shooter style game? Okay. I am curious now. Very much so. Hold on. I'm just gonna finish her. And then I wanna take a look what it is. Those eye bags, those pretty little eye bags, where it just shows that she's very tired, right? So, yeah. I'd advise you to research later. I'm gonna research later. I'm gonna take a look at it later. Because it sounds very interesting, and I will be taking a look. I am not much for shooter style games, but I would take a look. I would. So I will take a look at it later. Here we go. Here we go. Like this. Okay. I think this is it for her and her appearance. Now, what do we have left? Okay. We're gonna push everything in, every button, right? Every button, and so it's all together now. And at the eyes too, the little eye lights. Okay. Now, her mask is simple to do. Right? It's a simple mask to do. Hold on. Like this, like this, like this. Or something like this. And then the little eyes. Hold on, let me take this off. We're gonna just do this. Like this. No, not like this, okay? And, a little bit bigger. This. And now I'm gonna just do her little smile. The mask is kind of creepy when you look at it. But I guess. Like this. Okay. Then I'm gonna color this in. And now we're just gonna do the color thing. Where we pick this. We do the little shadow. Wait, hold on. Like this. Then little highlight. Like this. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then this. Because then it looks good. See? Very good. I'm gonna do little square on the side just so that it looks like more like a mask. So here, paint, then the shadow. Like this, like this. We have our mask. So like this. Oh. Forget this. Okay. Now, we're gonna do her color thing over here. Right? We have to do the color thing just with her main colors. Which are 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. So we're gonna do it like 1, 2. I wanted to do 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4. Hold on. 4, 5. Messy enough, but looks alright. So like this. Now we're just gonna get rid of this thing. And this thing. Like this. Like this. Like this. Okay, we're good. Now we're gonna drop in the main colors, which are this, the black shirt, pants, and the mask. I'm just gonna add into this little spot a version of one mark like this. So it just makes sense. Right? Like this. And now we're gonna add text. Which, what sort of font should we use? What font do we use, guys? What kind of font? Messy? Something messy? Something messy? Maybe? I have a few messy ones. Just a few, but yeah, I don't know. There's this one. There's this. There's panic. There's no, or not orange attack, but there's the noisy walk. And I don't know. I like panic. The panic one looks cool, at least, right? It looks cool, so we're gonna keep it. So for our themes, I'm gonna go for broken villain. I don't know, middle school. What other themes do we do? Based on her backstory, I would put something like this. Like this. Okay. Gonna do the little thingy later. So broken villain, middle school, demon angel, what else do we do? Homeless? Gargura, I know. Gargura, I know. And Sameko Saba, I think I heard. I don't know. By name, it's very difficult for me to know, but I think I do. Seriously, there's just a few that I know by name. But I think I do. I think I do. No, I think I do. I think I do. It's just that I'm really bad at remembering names. That's the problem. But yeah. Okay, where is... Okay, here. This, I'm gonna put it here. Then I'm gonna give in the background. And the text we're gonna use for the name gonna be like this. Here we go. Like this, okay. And then the background, I'm gonna use this color, and I'm gonna put in a darker shade in the middle, like, I'm gonna actually do something like this. Hold on. And then another one. Then another one. Here we go. I think this could work. Then we just grab this, do max way, and then add, and then this mosaic, just so it looks the way it should. And then I'm gonna mess it up a little bit with blur. And the name is going to go with a lighter color. Gonna bring in some pink. Maybe the pink will be good. See, the light pink. Looks cool, looks cool. Okay, so I think this is it. This was the quickest one we ever had, okay? This was one, I think it was the quickest reference sheet we ever did. I think it is. So I'll be saving it and I'll be exporting it to my PC. And if you guys will give me a second, I will be right back. I'm going to grab a bottle of water for me and I'm gonna fix some things. And I'll be right back, okay? Just don't go missing, okay, guys? Don't go missing. I'll be right back. I promise. we're back. We are back. Sorry to keep you waiting for a while, but we're back and we're good. Okay? So, hello again. I got our little image back on. Hold on, we got it back on Art Fight. But before we go for Art Fight specifically, I want to do something with you guys, which is because of her name. Okay? Oh, okay. That's a blog. What? Oh, the Art Fight profile. It's on the Art Fight website. But we're gonna work on something, okay? So her story, I'm gonna even pull up the same I did yesterday, which is just hold on, let me take you to our little notes. Okay, our little note, like this is our little notes app. And where am I gonna place it? We're gonna keep it here for now. Okay, we're gonna keep it here for now. And what we're gonna do, we are going to give her a name. Okay, oh shoot. Okay, hold on, let me fix it. Let me fix it so you guys can read. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Next live stream we will play something. Yeah, next live stream I think I want to play something. I don't know what, but we're gonna figure out a game, okay? But Happy Face. Okay, so her villain name is Happy Face, right? But we don't have a name for her, okay? A given name, okay? She just has her own title, but we don't have her given name. And based on her backstory and how she looks like, you guys are gonna help me decide a name for her, or at least you're gonna see me decide a name for her. And the thing is, since in her backstory, I don't know how many of you got her backstory, but her backstory is just based on the fact that they all think society as a whole thinks she's evil, right? I'm not gonna use the word, but yeah, like that. So technically we need a given name that has a meaning similar to evil, okay? Just so it makes sense of the story. And now, where I'm gonna go for here, and we're gonna come searching for the names. So, first of, meanings and keywords. Meaning be like evil. See evil, but any gender feminine. Like evil, or what other words do we have for evil? Like grammatical forms, close synonyms, subclasses, and related names. Yes. Words in the meaning. So like evil, mischief. Gonna use the word demon because it's what works. Okay. Now, language. The thing about language, okay? Malefic. It would sound cool, but I don't know. For language, I don't know you, but okay, so should we? Because she was first made as a Meiji character and then became an independent character. Should we give her an English name, or an English name, a Portuguese name, or we give her a Japanese name? What should we do? We have free choices, right? Hold on. We have Japanese, we have English, and we have Portuguese. What should we pick a name for each language and then decide which name it should be, or do we pick a language first? What should we do? I want public opinion on you guys. Just just because, okay? So I'm gonna open a bar, not a bar, I think you call it a protein bar in English, just so that I can eat, okay? And it's the good type too, so. What do we do? We could go for picking one name for each of them, and then one name, or just choose a language. We could do that. We could do these two options. So what do we pick? What are we picking, chat? What are you guys gonna pick? I'm going to wait for an answer. I will wait. And unless you guys don't answer, I'm going to just pick one of each language. One of which. Okay. Let's start with Japanese. Search. Evil. Okay. Hold on. Here. Japanese names first. And then we're gonna do search. And we're gonna go looking for something that is interesting. Alright? Because there's a lot of names. Right? So, okay, there's a lot of them. Hold on. And I know that most of them have, like, happy meanings, because who would want to name their child something bad, right? But, I mean, well, so, hold on. I'll be a little bit silent, but it's because we're trying to find a name, okay? Daisuke means help? Wait, so it's big or great help? I didn't know that, okay? Jeez. Okay, we're gonna go for the meaning section. I'm not gonna read everything of this, okay? Gender, feminine, or unisex. Should go for feminine first. And then the meanings, we're just gonna, like, mark all of this. And we're gonna search for evil. Wah ha ha ha. There's no thing such as evil, okay? So, what is something that's named luck? Maybe it should be bad luck. Oh yeah, no, there's only good luck, okay? Searching bad names is hard. Okay, so I doubt we'll find something like this. Okay. I knew it. Okay. What about mischief, maybe? No, what's just generally bad? I need something that's generally bad. I'm gonna go on Google and I'm just gonna go, like, that mean evil, like, There aren't any common names that directly translate to evil. Names and words. Oh, there's Akuma. Because of like okay, no, okay. I'm gonna be keeping in Japanese Akuma just because of Ladybug, okay? I know that because there's Ladybug. Okay? Okay? It's Ladybug, like the bye little Akuma stuff. Yeah, it's an Akuma. It's Akuma, okay? There's Yakuma and there's I think I like Yami or maybe okay, hold on. What do we have here? Waru sounds I don't that's probably not even a name. But I like the sound of it, right? It's not like they would care what name she gets. It's not like they would care the name she gets. Her family just doesn't care. They just gave her a name that because they had to, right? Or okay, I am going to keep Akuma because I like Akuma. Akuma sounds cool. Or we could go for Zankoku. Cruelty or brutality. Oh, okay. No, we're gonna Nakushimi. Nakushimi. That also sounds cool. That also sounds cool. I would keep Akuma just because of the butterfly. Okay. Now English has a lot of them. Okay. English has some. Greek mythology. Okay. Cain. Okay, that's Bible stuff. Raven sounds okay. What if we go for fangs? That mean evil. Objects, like not no, objects. Okay, no, that's not what I'm looking for. No! My live stream would be taken down like this. You know what? We're gonna go for Mara, I think. I like Mara because a bitter in Hebrew associated Buddhism and in Slavic mythology. Mara is a malicious spirit and everything, and it's gonna be Mara. Yeah. In Portuguese, personally speaking, we could just give her the name Valentina, and that would be it. Like, Valentina just works. Not because of Valentine's, but simply because, Enzo y Valentina, just that. Okay? It's just like that. But, oh well. We could go for, search again. That mean, evil. But there's a lot of names. Photocopia is an example. You know, they're everything. Iago! Of the villain in Shakespeare's tragedy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's something. I never knew that. Octacilia. Octacilia. The love interest in the main character. Yo! Yo! Wait, what? Okay, Octalia is the love interest of the main character in João Guimarães Rosa's 1968 novel Grande Sertão Veradas. I didn't know. Okay. Okay, we're learning literature every day. The Devil to Pay in the Backlands in English. What a name! No, but oh well. We could just figure out a name for her. Like what can we use as a name for her? We could give her any name, right? Portuguese doesn't really have the laws of names, so we could name her something interesting. What would sound evil enough? like for a bad child. Let's say. Um, it could be. Let's see. Uh, okay, it's weird. Speaking in English and trying to think in Portuguese doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay. Let's just take a look. A bell? No, 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 no. I want to go away from A's. I don't want A's. I want others. Mm. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Nation Euclid, Giovanna? I don't know. I don't know. I like the name, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Does Nadia have a meaning? In Portuguese. Hold on, name, Nadia. Western Europe, alternate Slavic name, used to be the name received a boost. Okay. Nadia would sound cool, I think. Nadia would sound cool, I think, but I don't know. Ooh, okay. Okay. There's other names. Okay, hold on. Penelope, why you? Okay, now I was actually going to start something else like Penelope, why? Na 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 suasafa. Okay. We have Nadia. We have. What is something that would be like? Ugh. Well. I don't know. Thais. I don't have a good experience with all the Thais I know in my life. I swear. Todas as Thaises que eu já encontrei, não tive uma boa experiência com elas. Thais works. Okay, so we have Nadia. We have Thais. Yo, people named their kid Teodolinda? It's a real name. Okay, I didn't know it was a real name. I didn't know it was a real name, especially for Portuguese. Okay, that just okay. Deolinda. Okay. We're finding new weird names. Like when we found out people named their kids Cash. It's like when we found out people named their kids Cash. I am surprised. Ursula. Simple. Especially since we have Ursula from like Little Mermaid. But it's also named Little Bear. It also means little bear or she bear, which is really cute. Let's see. Virginia. And okay. The Cash. Yeah, there are people called Cash. And for any Cashes that are like watching the stream, congrats on your name. Okay? Okay, we're sending congrats to anyone named Cash because I think it's a very interesting name. Okay, I still don't know what to name her. Is there a name with Q? I think Q would be really interesting. There is Quinta. Quinta-feira. Feminine of Quintus. Fifth in Latin. Originally given to the fifth child, or possibly a child born in the fifth month. I like this. I like this. She'd be quinta. It's like it's like calling your kid Wednesday. It's like calling your kid Wednesday, and I am talking about Wednesday Addams, okay? And you know what? We're gonna stick with it. So we have three different names, guys. We have Akuma, we have Mara, and we have Quinta. Quinta means fifth. Mara is actually a spirit in I think it's Hebrew or something. Under the bed, I think it was. And then we have Akuma. Bye bye, little Akuma. Okay. So what are we sticking with? What does she look like? Okay, we're gonna go into characters, okay? Okay, hold on. Characters, like this. I'm gonna pull up her image just so you guys can see. Okay? Hold on. If my internet decides to work today. Okay, here. Submit a new character. Gonna call her Happy Face and the little stars, okay? So, based on this kid, who looks like they had enough of life, what name do we pick for them? Because both of these names, of all three of these works, okay? What kind of name do we give this kid? What kind? We could give a lot of names. Which of these three names we give this little kid? What name do we give this kid? We need a name. We should... Okay. Unido, unite, salame, lingue, sorvete coloreu escolhido foi você. It's gonna be Mara. Yeah, if Mara fits. Mara fits. And I like it. So, just let's pick out the stars for the ranking. Because oh, wait a minute. Wrong one. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mara is easy to remember, and I think it's given less thought than any other name, so I think it makes sense. Okay. So, we're gonna start decorating her page, and this is the part where I stay a bit quieter because it's how I usually am during these parts, decorating and stuff. Let it load. Let it all load. We need something interesting to put on her page. So I like the black ones. I think the black ones. Ooh, this one's going to be cool. Okay, this one. Picking up this one. Yeah. Happy face, Mara. Misunderstood by society. Let's bring up another character sheet so that I can take a look. We're gonna bring up Akra's. There's a lot about Akra. I think Akra was the longest one, right? That I did. So it's a broken villain misunderstood by society. Going to be thingy. Born to be light. And I need a phrase for her. which I'm gonna be, if I was born to destroy, then I will. It's like a flame. It can burn. It can be tamed. But it'll only stop hurting. Only stop hurting if it's put out. And I love this phrase, okay? I love this phrase, the idea of a flame. Because it's like a flame. A flame can burn, a flame can destroy. It can cause a fire hazard, and... Hello, welcome Tanya, welcome, thank you. Thank you very much. Sit around, take a look at it. We're just finishing art fight profile for my character. How are you today? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, here. Okay, what you should know about. Pixels, which I am exhausted. Oh, what happened? Rough day? Oh, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I've been having a wonderful day. Rough weekend, yeah, I can imagine. But I think things will get better, okay? Things will be getting better later on as time goes. So, yeah. No problem. What you should know about. With the little gun. Pixels. Okay. I am going to pick out, I think a black cat would be good. Like this. So like this. She barely takes off her mask. Got her birthmarks. Mara, what do we say? What do we say? Scholar age, but never went to school? Ran away from home young. Firmly believes she's a villain, and let's see, what else? What else? What do I remember about her? Untrustworthy. I think untrustworthy. That's the word? That's the word? I don't know if that's the word or not. I'm gonna use something else just so that it sounds better. Skittish and doesn't trust easily. That's the word. That's how we're gonna write it, so I don't get called out for the poor English. Now, I have a feeling, mainly because of the context she's in, she kind of need a filter, I think. We're gonna figure that out, but I do think she needs a filter, not because of her appearance, but I think because of her story. Okay? So, kind of. But she wields weapons very proficiently, very proficiently, maybe. I think it's proficiently. Hold on. Proficiência. Efficiently. Efficiently. We're gonna do it like that. Okay. And I think she's the smallest character and the youngest I have of them. No, she's not the smallest, not the youngest. There's another one which is very adorable and very much smaller. So, oh, how did I do this? Okay, I have a phrase over here and I did, and then the world context. Okay, like this. I need another pixel, another little pixel. We're gonna use this one. I like this one. Okay, like this. And then it's going to be like if they really want me to be that, then I will be. It's what I was born to be, right? Like that. We're gonna break the line again, and we're gonna bring out another one because it's cute if we have another one. So I think the barbed wire one would look cool, right? Barbed wire or the chains. It's going to be the chains. Like this. Yeah. And I want another pixel. We're gonna use... What do we use? This one. I like this one a lot. World context. Just so that it's clear the world she lives in. There's page 2. I want page 2. What do we have on page 2? Okay. What do we have on page 2 that I can use? I don't know. I don't know any. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. World context. The world is divided in 3 classes, kind of. Heroes, civilians, and villains. It's very similar to the MHA universe. So happy face. There's a happy face. We're not gonna call her happy face yet. Mara was born. I hated her for having her birthmarks. She was marked by evil because of a prophecy. She behaves as a villain, and people believe she is one. Later, when she's a preteen, she is sort of taken in by a hero who ends up becoming family. Like family to her. In the end of her story, she discovers her powers. Angel. She was born to be almost like an angel. I want another pixel, just so it makes a lot more sense. And we're gonna use the little butterfly one. The butterfly one makes a lot of sense to use. So, yeah, we're gonna use the butterfly one. like this. Develops and a halo over their heads. And they have the ability to heal, fly, and protect. Barrier shield. Using white, well, I'm gonna call it like light energy. Or create a sword to attack. Back onto the original emoji here, like this. So she gets a happy ending in the end. As a normal teen who goes back to school and stuff. Back to school and everything. I think this is what we need about her. Here says serif. The title is going to be number 4. This is going to be number 3. Okay, no, not like this. Like this. Yeah, like this. Oh, okay. And serif 2. What? Ugh, no, not like this. Serif. This is on number 4. This has to be on number 4 too, like this. Yeah. Now, for permissions. What do we have as permissions for her? Let's see. Let me grab something, which I'm gonna pick up this rabbit. I like this rabbit right here. It's cool. The rabbit is cool. And then pixels again. We're gonna grab other pixels, which are gonna be what do I pick? What should I pick? I think I'm gonna get this bat. I like the bat idea, okay? So what you can and can't do. Grab this little phone. I like the phone. It's gonna be the little phone over here. What you can and you can't do. Can change her clothes. Her hairstyle. Her clothes and hairstyle. Can't. Inappropriate clothes. Can draw her gaining her powers. Can't romantically ship her with anyone. Can do platonic / family dynamics between her and other characters. Please remember she's a minor. What else do we have about her? Okay, there's something else I should put in just so it works. Slight gore is allowed. Yes, slight gore is allowed. But just slight. Okay? I think this is almost everything. At the end of the story, during a very emotional moment, she awakens. Actually, that's the word, not discovers. And this over here. Which one is it? Okay. I think it's this one. No, not this one, but it's the one before that. So it's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, no. This one's from Gift City, okay. Okay, hold on. This one's from Gift City. And then there's the other one, like this, and then this. Okay, this is the cat, okay. We found her mask. Can lead to panic attacks. Okay, now here we're gonna just do a sedative. Here we're gonna put it on 4. And there we go. Now I made this character sheet. There's no special sheet. And about her thingy, her credits, what we're gonna do is simple. Over here, in the middle, all credits go to me, because they do. Put it on 5. Yeah, all credits go to me. Yes, everything. We're gonna do her as this. So villain. Teen, I guess. It's a tag, right? It's a tag. Teen. What do we do? What do we do? Broken and misunderstood characters. Yeah, that works. Misunderstood characters. Here we go. Does she need a filter? Gore, body noted, suggestive themes? No, sensitive content, maybe. Do we or do we not? I think we don't. Okay. It's just a few informations, but it's not really sensitive. It's just something, okay? But if it needs themes, then, filters, then we'll come back and fix it. And give the filters it deserves. Okay? So here, submit character. And there we go. We have her. We have Happy Face here. Mara and stuff, and this is everything we have. It's looking good, it's looking good. It's okay. Here we go. We have her finished. Everything. So, finally, we have everything done. Now, what we're gonna do, this is part 2 of the stream. I received, she did turn out amazing. I love her. So, second part of the stream about it is that, well, we received our first attack. It's the first attack I ever got. And Vicky Sugary did an amazing job at this, okay? I am in love with this. Seriously, I am in love. And I received it yesterday, and I was in love with it, okay? She's being angry, and she's being cool, and, like, I love this, okay? She looks really angry. She even has the little, like, like, I love it. I completely loved it. Vicky Shigri did an amazing job with it, and I am in love with this. And since she attacked me, well, she attacked me, right? So I remember bookmarking one of her characters so we can draw. Because she attacked me, and I'm gonna revenge it by drawing her, okay? By drawing one of her characters. And I think I chose this one because look at this, okay? She just gives up this really pretty vibe, okay? Tours with Rodeo to perform in the musical act at intermission, okay? Random side note, but she has a stronger sound and draw, okay? And I love this, okay? So I ended up picking this character from Vicky Draws. Vicky Shigure, actually. So as a defense, revenge. I'm going to do revenge, and this is going to be our revenge. Okay. So you'll give me 1 second to get everything ready. Okay. I'm not even gonna mute anything. I'm gonna just stay here, and I'll get everything ready. Okay. So give me a moment. Give me a moment. Eu não notei que tava mutado, desculpa aí. Tava mutado sim. I was muted. So, anyways, I wasn't saying much. I was just doing the sketch, really. I wasn't saying anything. But I really think she looks like a really fun, really fun, friendly character. And since she's apparently performs, I really was just sketching out a pose that just makes it look like she's performing and stuff. Because I like the idea of it. So yeah. But this is how we're gonna go, right? Like this. I think I can put this leg more on the front, like this. She just looks very friendly, so, and this is going to be our revenge because she attacked me, and I'll be revenging. I will. I will be revenging. So, like this. Then we're gonna bring out the shoulders. About this, I'll be bringing out her arm over here. Like this. Like this. Too long. Wait, this is too long. It's like this. And then there comes the hand, right? And then over here, we're going to bring out her arm. Like this. Because I think this is looking good. Okay. Simple shapes. Simple shapes. Like this. Then, okay. This is going to be our base. I'm gonna just fix a few details. Because anatomy, and I didn't study anatomy. I just draw. I don't do anatomy. But I think this is looking quite nice. Now we'll move on to phase 2, which is the details. And like this. Very messed up lines, but they will look good in the end, I promise. There's a lot of people that say, like, you don't do messy lines, you shouldn't do messy lines when sketching because when you do the line art, it'll just look, it won't look as good because you'll be too used to, like, the messy lines. But I don't know, I can do it, like, I can do it somewhat good, so it's not much of a concern to me at least. Like this. Like this. And like this. And it goes like this. See? The hand is looking small. Uh, yeah, like this. Like this. This looks better. Okay, now we're gonna put it here. Okay, there's the other fingers, the other fingers, the other fingers. And then there's going to end like this. Alright. This is looking okay. Then we're gonna bring out like this. The leg is somewhat sideways, right? So And then like this. Here we go. We'll crop out the feet later, I guess. So for the hair, I'm gonna pull up another image here because then I can see what we're working with about the clothing, right? So she has these really big eyes, and I love characters with big eyes. Like this. It's not looking good, but it will look good after. Hold on. It's looking messy, but it will look okay later, okay? Just have some faith in me. Hold on. This isn't looking good. Now this is. Okay. So for her hair, she has very messy hair. And fluffy hair too. Okay. Um this here has a little thing over here. And it's not really in the middle, just I'm gonna do it on another color with another color just so that I don't lose track of it. Like this. I would do it like this because just for the sketch, right? Then it will look good later. Because I'm trying to figure out how her hair looks. It's kind of like this. There's this little curve. And then the bangs, they go like this. And there's big one. And it goes like this. And there's this one. And then there's this one. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Okay, like this. And then this. Like, I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Just until I can understand what it looks like, okay? What it's supposed to look like. Because I don't think it's supposed to look like this. It's not supposed to look like this, so there's this over here. I think this should flip and go downwards. Yeah, like this. Like this. Her ear shows up. And so she has something like this. Then like this. And then it comes back like this. Then it goes like this. Okay. This is how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to look like this. I'm actually getting this part right. Somewhat right, I think. But I think it's right. So I'm gonna go like this. And then her hair does this little thingy on the side that I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. Uh, how are we gonna do this? Okay, it looks like her hair does something like this on the side, and then it also does this, and then it goes like this, and in the middle of it all, she has this little thing. kind of like this. And then there's this and this. Her hair is not that long, but uh hold on. I'm trying to figure out the hair. I'm gonna go like this. And then like this. Like this. Okay. I think this could work. No, this shouldn't. This isn't working. No, hold up. I am not going to switch characters. I could, but I won't because I love this. So we're going to stay with this one. And we're gonna make sure that I can draw it because yeah. I'm going to fix the hair later, okay? The hair is just a rough sketch. It's going to be fixable. It's fixable. And then it goes like this. Like this. This also goes over this way. Then there's this little thing. And then it just disappears behind her back right now. This is roughly what the hair is supposed to look like. Roughly, very roughly. So there's this. Then it comes in her ear. And then here goes. Like this. Like this. Like this. Then like this. Which goes over here. Which goes over here. And then there's this little guy. Here. Here you go. Okay. Now, her hair. And then it goes this way. And then this way. And I'm gonna keep it like this because I am trying to understand how the hair works. I hope it's not that bad. And then over here, there's this fella. Now that I see it, there's this fella. And then this fella actually brings up here and here. Now, I think this should be smaller because of perspective purposes. And then it goes like this. Like this. And then over here, we have our little like this. Like this. This goes up and then comes down. And when it comes down, it's a little bit bigger and just like this. like this. Apparently, it's like this. Apparently, okay? Like this. Then like this. And then like this. And then the outfit. I really like the outfit. The outfit looks pretty. And the outfit actually goes like this and this. I probably didn't do these lines correctly, but couldn't care less about them. So here, 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 and here. And now we're gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then like this. Which goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna fix it later, okay? I know it's not this shape, but it's gonna work later. Hold on. And now over here, she has these little thingies, which I am in love with. There's this little thing over here, the little bow, which is lovely, by the way. And now her dress, it goes really open. It's cute, pretty cutesy. Has everything cute, like this. Here, 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 here. I'm gonna fix it later because I wanna do it like this. Frilly. Hold on. Like this. See? Good. Now, she has these socks, which I love, and her shoes apparently have this little thing. And then they have this. And they're just like this. So like this. And then like this. And then like this. See? We're good. The socks. The furly dress, which goes from here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 has to end over here. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's not 6. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, 6. Like this. See? We're good. And then she has these little cutesy strips over here. I am still not sure about the hair, but I'll fix it. Okay, we did a rough sketch. We're on 2 hours of live stream, and I'll strike you guys a deal. Okay, so because I want to make this a really beautiful art piece, I'll be working on it after stream, and then I'll show the results later, probably on Twitter. Yeah, probably on Twitter if you guys want to see. So go take a look at Twitter. Keep an eye on Twitter. I'll be working on this piece for a really long while. So yeah. I hope you guys. Okay, hold on. We're going to just chatting scene. I hope you guys have a really nice day. Alright? So, you guys have a really nice day. We'll be seeing each other next stream, and I think I want to make next stream a gaming stream just so that we can go a bit away, step away from the art aspect, and maybe do some gameplay on some game. I'll be deciding what we can play. And then, this is it. So, thank you for watching me today, guys. Thank you, and take care of yourselves, drink some water, and until next stream.